Hello, my dear students. Welcome to IK Sir Chemistry classes. Here we are in lecture number 5 on IR spectroscopy applied to inorganic chemistry. This video has been prepared for MSc final year inorganic chemistry students. It will be highly beneficial and useful to NET JRF and GATE aspirants also. First of all, let us recapitulate the main points discussed in previous videos. The bond order of free CO molecule is 3 and it exhibits an absorption band in the IR spectrum at 2143 cm inverse due to its stretching mode of vibration. The terminal carbonyl group of the metal carbonyl has bond order slightly less than 3 due to metal to CO pi bonding, and it exhibits IR absorption band in the range 1850 to 2125 cm inverse. The bridging carbonyl group of the metal carbonyl has bond order approximately equal to 2 and it exhibits IR absorption band in the range 1700 to 1850 cm inverse. The CO stretching frequency of the terminal carbonyl group of the metal carbonyl decreases with the decrease in carbon-oxygen bond order due to increase in the extent of metal to CO pi bonding. It means the CO stretching frequency of a metal carbonyl decreases with increase in carbon-oxygen bond order, and it happens due to increase in the extent of metal to CO pi bonding. The IR absorption band of the terminal carbonyl group of a metal carbonyl may fall in the range 1700 to 1850 cm inverse due to extensive metal to CO pi bonding. It means the IR absorption band of even terminal carbonyl group may fall in this range, which has been assigned to bridging carbonyl group, and it happens due to extensive metal to CO pi bonding. If there is negative charge on the metal carbonyl or there are some ligands which are good sigma donor but poor pi acceptor. The cis and trans isomers of the metal carbonyl of the type Ml2CO4 can be distinguished on the basis of number of absorption bands arising due to a stretching mode of vibration of CO groups in their IR spectra. It means the cis and trans isomers of the metal carbonyl of type Ml2CO4 can be distinguished on the basis of number of absorption bands obtained in their IR spectra. The cis isomer of the metal carbonyl Ml2CO4 exhibits 4 absorption peaks in the IR spectrum due to CO stretching. On the other hand, the trans isomer of the metal carbonyl Ml2CO4 exhibits only 1 absorption peak in the IR spectrum due to CO stretching, and thus the cis and trans isomers of the metal carbonyl of type Ml2CO4 can be distinguished on the basis of number of absorption peaks obtained in their IR spectra. In this video, we will discuss determination of bond angles. In metal carbonyls, using relative intensities of absorption bands. The expected relative intensities of absorption peaks in the IR spectra due to stretching modes of vibration of various carbonyl groups of a metal carbonyl can be calculated using a very simple vector model. It means using a very simple vector model, the expected relative intensities of absorption peaks in the IR spectra arising due to stretching modes of vibration of various carbonyl groups can be calculated very easily. The results obtained in this way are in quite close agreement to the experimental findings, and the results obtained in this way, the expected relative intensities of absorption peaks are in very close agreement, are in quite close agreement to the experimental findings. In this vector model, each CO oscillator is treated as a dipole vector. Each CO oscillator is treated as a dipole vector, and the total or the resultant dipole vector for the entire vibrational mode is taken to be equal to the vectorial sum of all these individual CO dipole vectors. In a metal carbonyl, each CO oscillator is treated as a dipole vector, and the total dipole vector or the resultant dipole vector for the entire vibrational mode is taken to be equal to the vectorial sum of all these individual CO dipole vectors. Let us illustrate this fact taking example of MlNCO2 metal carbonyl. Let the dipole vector of each CO oscillator has magnitude R. Each CO oscillator of this metal carbonyl has magnitude R. The MCO2 moiety of this metal carbonyl can undergo two modes of vibration as follows. MCO2 moiety of this metal carbonyl can undergo two modes of vibration as follows. This is MCO2 moiety. The bond angle between two MCO linkages is 2 theta. This is symmetric stretching mode of vibration in which both CO oscillators undergo a stretching expansion, and this is asymmetric stretching mode of vibration in which one CO oscillator undergoes a stretching or expansion while the other CO oscillator undergoes compression. The resultant dipole vector. First of all, each CO oscillator has dipole moment and can be treated as dipole vector with magnitude R. Each CO oscillator is treated as a dipole vector with magnitude R. The resultant dipole vector of symmetric stretching mode of vibration is R symmetric. On the other hand, the resultant dipole vector of asymmetric stretching mode of vibration is R asymmetric. The component of this vector along this direction, this angle is theta. The component of this vector along this direction is r cos theta. Similarly, the component of this vector, this angle is also theta, overall angle is 2 theta. The component of this dipole vector along this direction is r cos theta again, and therefore the resultant dipole vector for symmetric stretching mode of vibration is equal to r symmetric equals to r cos theta plus r cos theta, and it is nothing but 2r cos theta. Similarly, in asymmetric stretching mode of vibration, this angle is theta, this angle is also theta. Its component, the component of this vector along this direction is equal to r sin theta. Similarly, the component of this dipole vector along this direction, it is also r sin theta, and therefore the resultant dipole vector for asymmetric stretching mode of vibration is equal to r sin theta, this quantity, plus r sin theta, and it is overall 2r sin theta. Thus, using simple vector model, we have seen that the resultant dipole vector for symmetric stretching mode of vibration is equal to 2r cos theta, while that for asymmetric stretching mode of vibration is 2r sin theta, where small r is the magnitude of dipole vector of CO oscillator. The intensity of an IR absorption band arising due to a particular mode of vibration is directly proportional to the square of the resultant dipole vector of that mode of vibration. Let us see it again. The intensity of an IR absorption band arising due to a particular mode of vibration is directly proportional to the square of resultant dipole vector of that mode of vibration. Accordingly, we have R intensity of absorption band arising due to symmetric stretching mode of vibration will be directly proportional to R symmetric whole square. Similarly, intensity of absorption band arising due to asymmetric stretching mode of vibration will be directly proportional to R asymmetric square. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. On dividing 1 by 2, we have intensity I symmetric divided by I asymmetric is equal to R symmetric square divided by R asymmetric square, where the terms involved are given here. I symmetric equals to intensity of absorption peak arising due to symmetric CO stretching. Similarly, I asymmetric equals to intensity of absorption peak arising due to asymmetric CO stretching. R symmetric is equal to resultant dipole vector of symmetric CO stretching vibration, and R asymmetric equals to resultant dipole vector of asymmetric CO stretching vibration. All the terms we have discussed here, but we know that we have already calculated R symmetric equals to 2R cos theta and R asymmetric equals to 2R sin theta. We have already calculated using simple vector model, and these are equations number 4. From equations 3 and 4 we have, this was equation number 3, and On putting the value of R symmetric and R asymmetric from equation 4, we have 2R cos theta whole square divided by 2R sin theta whole square. On simplifying it, intensity of absorption band arising due to symmetric stretching mode of vibration divided by intensity of absorption band arising due to asymmetric stretching mode of vibration will be equal to 4R square cos square theta divided by 4R square sin square theta. 4R square will be cancelled out and cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to cot square theta, and therefore this term will be equal to cot square theta. The figure given below represents IR spectra of two isomeric compounds A and B of the metal carbonyl MO eta 5 C5H5 CO whole 2 PPH3 C4 H4O positive charge on the coordination sphere, where C4 H6O is a coordinated cyclic carbene. A figure is given below which represents IR spectra of two isomeric compounds A and B of this metal carbonyl, where C4H6O is a coordinated cyclic carbene. What is carbene? The organic reaction intermediate having bivalent carbon atom with two non-bonded electrons shared between two non-bonding orbitals is called carbene. Let us see the figure. This is the absorption peak for isomer A, and these absorption peaks are obtained for isomer B of this metal carbonyl. Each of the above isomers A and B exhibit two absorption peaks. One peak, it is another peak. In the isomer B also there are two absorption peaks. Absorption peak number 1, absorption peak number 2, it is absorption peak number 1 and absorption peak number 2. Absorption peak number 1 has greater intensity, while absorption peak number 2 has lower intensity in the case of isomer A, but there is reverse position in the IR spectrum of isomer B. Absorption peak 1 has lower intensity, while the absorption peak 2 has higher intensity. The intensity of an absorption peak can be calculated by measuring the area under the peak. The intensity of an absorption peak increases with increase in the area under this peak. Here, the intensity of absorption peak 1 divided by intensity of absorption peak 2 is equal to 1.44. Absorption peak 1 has higher intensity than absorption peak 2, and hence this ratio is greater than 1. While in the case of isomer B, the intensity of absorption 1 divided by intensity of absorption 2 is equal to 0.32. In this case, the intensity of absorption peak 1 is lower than 2, and hence this ratio is smaller than 1. It must be noted that both the isomers A and B of this metal carbonyl exhibit two absorption peaks in the IR spectrum in the range 1850 to 2000 centimeter inverse. Both the isomers exhibit two absorption peaks in the range 1850 to 2000 centimeter inverse, and thus on the basis of number of absorption peaks these isomers cannot be distinguished. This is the structure of C4H6O. It is a coordinated cyclic carbene. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, C4H6. 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, and 2 hydrogen here, H6 and O. This carbon atom is bivalent, having two electrons, two non-bonding electrons, which can be coordinated to molybdenum atom, forming this complex. Both these isomers A and B exhibit two CO stretching bands in the range 1850 to 2000 centimeter inverse. Thus, no decision can be made regarding their structure, regarding the structure of isomers A and B, only on the basis of number of absorption bands in and their positions. Because both the isomers A and B of the given metal carbonyl exhibit two absorption bands in the IR spectrum in the same region 1850 to 2000 centimeter inverse, and thus on the basis of number of absorption peaks and their positions, the isomers A and B cannot be distinguished. However, the ratios of intensities of corresponding absorption bands in two cases are quite different. In the first case, this ratio was 1.44, while in the case of isomer B, this ratio was equal to 0.32. The band at higher frequency can be assigned in both the cases to symmetric stretching mode of vibration, and the band at lower frequency can be assigned to the asymmetric mode of vibration. The ratios of intensities of absorption bands arising from symmetric and asymmetric mode of vibration can be obtained from the careful measurement of areas, and these have been found to be respectively 1.44 and 0.32 for isomers A and B. The ratios of intensities of absorption bands arising from symmetric and asymmetric mode of vibration can be obtained from the careful measurement of areas, as we have already stated that the intensity of an absorption peak is directly proportional to area under it, and therefore this ratio can be calculated. In ratio of intensities of absorption peaks for symmetric and asymmetric modes of vibration can be obtained by careful measurement of areas, and these values have been found to be equal to 1.44 and 0.32 for isomers A and B respectively. It means for isomer A, I symmetric divided by I asymmetric is equal to 1.44 because its intensity was greater than. Similarly, for isomer B, I symmetric divided by I asymmetric is equal to 0.32. In both the cases of isomers A and B, the absorption peak at higher frequency is due to symmetric stretching mode of vibration, while the absorption peak at lower wave number is due to asymmetric stretching mode of vibration. In the case of compound isomer A, this ratio has been calculated experimentally to be 1.44, and in the case of isomer B, this ratio has been calculated experimentally equal to 0.32. Now let us calculate for isomer A, I symmetric divided by I asymmetric, that is I1 y I2. and it is equal to R symmetric square divided by R asymmetric square and equals to cot square theta. It means cot square theta is equal to this ratio, and this ratio has been calculated experimentally to be 1.44. It means cot theta equals to under root 1.44, that is 1.2. Tan theta is equals to 1 by tan theta, 1 by cot theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 by 2, and therefore it is 0.83, and this value comes for tan 39.7 degree. It means theta equals to 39.7 degree, and the angle between two CO oscillators is equal to 2 theta as we have seen in the vector model, and it is equal to 2 into 39.7 degree, that is 79.4 degree. The angle between two CO oscillators in the isomer A is 79.4 degree as we have calculated using simple vector model. Similarly, for isomer B, I symmetric divided by I asymmetric equals to cot square theta. It means cot square theta is equal to 0.32. This ratio has been calculated experimentally to be 0.32. Cot theta equals to under root 0.32 and it is equal to 0.5657. Tan theta equals to 1 by cot theta, that is 0.5657, and it is equal to 1.77, and the value of tan 60.5 degree is equal to 1.77, that is theta equals to 60.5 degree. And accordingly the angle between two CO oscillators, that is 2 theta, is equal to 2 into 60.5 degree, and it is nothing but 121 degree. The cis isomer has a smaller angle between two MCO linkages than the trans isomer. It is from geometry evident that the angle between two MCO linkages in cis isomer will be smaller than that in trans isomer, because in trans isomers two similar groups are in opposite directions, while in cis isomer two similar groups are on the same side. Therefore the angle between two MCO linkages in the cis isomer will be smaller than that in trans isomer. It is obvious that the isomer A having angle between two CO oscillators 79.4 degree is certainly cis isomer. On the other hand, the isomer B having angle between two CO oscillators 121 degree, larger angle, is certainly trans isomer. Thus, on the basis of ratios of intensities of absorption peaks arising due to symmetric stretching and asymmetric stretching modes of vibration of MCO whole to moiety, it is clear that the isomer A, which has angle between two MCO oscillators equal to 79.4 degree, is certainly cis isomer, while the isomer B having angle between two CO oscillators equal to 121 degree is certainly trans isomer. Accordingly, the structures of isomers A and B can be drawn as follows. This is a structure of isomer A, which is cis isomer, in which two CO groups are adjacent to each other and the angle between them is equal to 79.4 degree. Two CO ligands, one PPH3 triphenyl phospholigand and one coordinated one cyclic carbene ligand, and this is cyclopentadienyl ligand, CP, C5H5 with hapticity 5. In this structure, there is positive charge on the coordination sphere and two CO groups are adjacent to each other, and hence it is cis isomer, and the angle between two MCO linkages is 79.4 degree, and compound B is certainly trans isomer in which the angle between two MCO linkages is larger because two CO groups, two similar ligands are opposite to each other, and hence the angle is 121 degree, which is greater than that in cis isomer. Here also there is positive charge on the coordination sphere. The isomer A is cis isomer while the isomer B is trans isomer. Thus, the cis and trans isomers of a metal carbonyl can be distinguished on the basis of ratios of intensities of absorption bands arising due to symmetric and asymmetric modes of vibrations. Thank you for watching the video with concentration. Please like, share and subscribe it. Thank you again.